Welcome back everyone to Zuma Fan. So when it was announced that the Paw Patrol would be getting an updated design, everyone was very excited to see what they would look like. And not too long ago, we actually got to see some of them, that being Sky, Chase, and Marshall, and their designs did look pretty interesting, but we didn't see the rest until now. And I am very excited about this one. There is so much to go over, so with that said, let's dive in. So starting with Chase, he looks really good. I love all the fur detail. I love the new design for the suit and the pup pack. I also like the fact that the lights on the pup pack are actually like shining this time around, where before they don't normally shine in images like this, but they do have them shining here, so it's a possibility that we'll see that going on in the show. But I really do like pretty much everything that I see here, along with the suit's updated design with all these lines going through it. And as you'll notice, over all the pups, this is how it is, so it does look really cool. I like it a lot. But with these newer images, it's easier for us to do a comparison between the original version and the updated one. I'm liking both, and the newer designs are starting to win me over a little bit. I really do like the way that they are looking. The extra detail, not just on their body, but also on the suits and pup packs as well. They just look really good, and they're starting to surpass the original one right now. But yeah, as far as Chase goes, I really like him. Next we have Marshall, who, much like Chase, looks really good. The pup pack and his helmet has a nice shiny look to it. The suit has good detail, along with the fur, of course, on Marshall looks really good. And again, much like Chase, comparing Marshall's original design to the new updated one, I don't know which one is better. I am really liking the updated design for the pups the more that I see them. So right now, it's pretty much a tie for Marshall. I don't know if I will lean more to the updated design once we see him, but it's looking really good. Sky, just like the last two, looks really good. The fur detail is absolutely fantastic on her because she has the big fluffy ears and the little bit of fur on the top of her head, and all that detail is fantastic. The suit also looks really good, along with the pup pack that turns into the wings. The detail there is fantastic as well. And unlike the rest of the pups, she actually gets the helicopter in one of these images, and when you're looking at the vehicle, once again, they just add more detail to it, like adding some of these pads on the side of the helicopter where she sits for extra protection. More lights have been added, and it now has a much shinier exterior. Overall, Sky and everything that comes with her looks absolutely fantastic. Comparing the updated design of Sky to her original, which one I think is better is probably going to go to the new one, and that's going to do with the fur design. The fact that there's more detail on her ears and on the top of her head, I think just does more for the character and just adds a little bit more to her than the original one does. Even though the original one is fantastic and I will always love the original, I just think that the added fur detail is what puts this one above the original. Now we move on to the pups that we haven't seen in the updated designs, and the one that I wanted to start with is one that I don't even like that much, but it's still interesting because she is actually going to be making a comeback apparently, and that is Liberty. Now Liberty pretty much has the same design that she did from the movie at this point. Now that they have the extra fur detail and the detail on the suits and everything, she pretty much just looks like how she does in the movie. Maybe just a little bit cheaper, but not that much. She still looks really good. And one of the things that I love about Liberty more than any of the other pups that we've either gone over or are going to go over is the suit design. It looks like leather. Unlike the other pups, which has like a nice like fabric design to it, hers is like a very like rough look, and I really do like that. I think that fits a character like her. She's a lot more rough than the rest of the pups in the Paw Patrol, so her wearing a leather jacket just fits her character. So overall, I think she looks fantastic. So the next one is of a pup that I wasn't expecting to see for a while, and that is Everest. Everest's updated design looks absolutely fantastic, and one of the things that I love about it so much is how fluffy it makes her look. And I know that she's fluffy because of the extra fur detail, but there's also the extra fur detail on her suit and on her hat, which just gives this extra fluffiness to her, and it looks really nice. You just want to pick her up and give her a hug. Her cable also looks fantastic as well. With the updated design, there's a lot more shine to it. Overall, it's just a fantastic updated design for a character. I absolutely love this. Comparing the original look for Everest to her new one, I think I like the new one better just because it adds a layer of fluffiness to her and it makes her more cute. So I think the new one is better. Now we're entering the last 3 pups here with Rocky, and I really do love Rocky's design. He does look taller and his face does look thinner, so once again, my theory that the pups are growing up a little bit for this, I feel like is going to come true because he does look a little bit older here. The detail is absolutely insane, and I love the way that the color looks on Rocky's fur and the way that sort of like blends in with all the other colors. I just really love this design. One of the best updated looks for a character. Comparing Rocky's new design to the original one, I'm not sure which one is better here. I think I would still lean to the original one. I really love the original Rocky's design, but much like all the others, the new updated version is growing on me the more that I look at these. So maybe it will overcome and it will surpass the original, but for now, I think that the original one is better. Next we have Rubble, and I think Rubble looks good. All the others have looked good so far, so Rubble is no exception here. I think he looks fantastic. The added fur detail is really good. I think the yellow on the suit pops a lot better. I also really do like how the pup pack almost looks like a tool belt, so it's got almost like the same fabric design. The shovel also has some fantastic detail on it. And surprisingly, I think overall, Rubble is actually one of the best ones here for the original design being updated. But if we do a comparison, which one I think is better, I'm not really sure right now, but I'm leaning more towards the new one. I think the new one just does a little bit better with this design for Rubble. And now we finally have Zuma, and I say Zuma for last mostly because Zuma seems to be the most divisive out of all the pups. When it comes to me, I am a little bit disappointed. It's not really like the fur detail or how the suit looks or the color or anything like that. I think it just has to do with his face, and I think that the face is just a little bit too big compared to the original. And the smile here on this one just makes him look like the grandmother from Ice Age. But it is growing on me, so I think that over time I will begin to love it. But in comparison to his original design, I think I prefer the original over this one. But like I said, over time I may change my mind. So the last images that I want to go over is basically all the pups together. One of the images has all the pups jumping and we see the streak of their colors going past. Another one we have all the girl pups standing on top of Marshall, and apparently Marshall's very strong here. He's got super strength. Another image we have Sky holding Chase with her cable on the helicopter. Chase and Marshall smiling as they sit together. And the last one we have all the pups who are happy and smiling. You could say that they're having a family photo of some kind. So yeah, that is the last that I'm going to go over here. So that is everything. I went over the new designs, we did comparisons to the original, and I'm very happy with the way that all these have turned out, and I'm very excited to see what they're going to look like and how they're all going to move and everything. So I'm very hyped for this, but I want to hear what you think, so let me know down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.